Hi guys, let's start a new chapter. New chapter is called Area and Perimeter of Plane Figures. So before we start, let's look at certain concepts which we already know and certain new things which are there in this chapter. So first, what is perimeter? Now perimeter is basically the length of the boundary. So we already know about this. We've been doing perimeter since class 6 maybe or maybe 5. So length of boundary of the given figure. So in this case, the triangle that is here, ABC, the length of AB plus BC plus AC gives me the perimeter. This will be the same case for any such figure. Whether it's a 3-sided, 4-sided, 5-sided, does not matter. Area. What does area mean? Area is nothing but the measure of surface enclosed by the boundary. So measure of surface enclosed by the boundary. So whatever is the surface inside the boundary, that's basically the area. For us, in this example, the shaded portion in this triangle will give me the area. Perfect. So now next is what is a plane figure. So we've talked about area, we've talked about perimeter. What's a plane figure? A plane figure is nothing but which fits in one single plane, which basically means it's a 2D figure. There is no third dimension to it. So all these figures like triangle, quadrilateral that we've done, square, rectangle, rhombus, pentagon, all those are plane figures. And one small thing, which is what is the difference between a square meter and a meter square. A square meter is the unit of area. If you remember, the area of a rectangle is length into breadth. Length unit is centimeter multiplied with centimeter would give you square centimeter. It can also be written as centimeter squared. Centimeter squared with a D. Now, what does a meter square mean? Now, for example, a 3 meter square, not squared, meter square, basically means a meter, basically means a square whose all 4 sides are 3 meter. That's what it basically means. So if you need to write the area unit, then you either write it as square centimeter or you write it as centimeter squared in this form, never in meter squared, never in this English form. Good, let's move on. We've done area of triangle in last couple of years. Let's quickly revise. What is area of a triangle? Area of a triangle is equal to half into base into height. And that's basically the area of a triangle. What is a height? Height is nothing but if you draw a perpendicular from the opposite vertex onto the base, that's your height. So in this case, let's say I have AD as the height, which means it will be equal to half into base. If I'm taking BC as the base, the altitude or the height is AD. Now, can I take AC as the base? Of course I can. So if I take AC as the base and I draw a perpendicular from the vertex which is opposite to AC, which in this case is B, and let's say this is the perpendicular being AE, then the area would be half into base. In this case, I am taking the base as AC, which means a triangle has 3 bases and obviously it will have the 3 heights. AC into, in this case, the height would be BE. And if I take AB as the base, then if I take AB as the base, then my height would be C, let's call it F. I have made a perpendicular here, that's the F, so this would be half into base. In this case, the base is AB and the height would be CF. Perfect. So a triangle can have 3 bases and correspondingly 3 sides. So all this we've done till last year, and this is a new thing that we do, finding the area of a triangle using Heron's formula. Now what is Heron's formula? Area is equal to S times S minus A, S minus B, S minus C, the square root of all this. Now slightly complicated, yeah, because we don't know what is S. So S is semi-perimeter. What does perimeter would mean? Let's say if length AB is equal to A, if this is side A, if this is side B, the length of this side is B and this is length of this side is C. So semi-perimeter would mean, semi means half. So perimeter is A plus B plus C. Semi would mean half of it. So this is what S is. What is A? A is side 1, B is side 2 and C is side 3. So I repeat, area of a triangle is equal to S times S minus A, S minus B, S minus C, the square root of it. S is semi-perimeter, which is A plus B plus C upon 2, and A, B, C are the three sides of this triangle. Good. Now let's look at the next part of this. What would be the area in case we have an equilateral triangle, which means all three sides are equal. Let this be A, B and C, and all three sides are X. So if I use either my first formula, half base into height, which means I create a height here, or I use Heron's formula, I would notice that the area of a triangle would be equal to root 3 by 4 into side square. In this case, all sides are equal, which means root 3 by 4, in this case, x square. So that's the area of a equilateral triangle, a special one. Will I get the same answer if I use Heron's formula? Yes, but if you can remember this formula, well and good, we'll save one step. That's about it. But this is basically a formula which is root 3 by 4 x square. Next, let's talk about an equilateral triangle. Isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle is a triangle in which two sides are equal. Usually an isosceles triangle is made with the two vertical sides as equal and the base is always the unequal side. So in case a question says base, which means we are referring to the unequal side, AB and AC, in case they are equal, will always be represented as the two vertical sides. Perfect. And we also know that in this case angle B and angle C would be equal. So how would I find the area of an isosceles triangle? Method 1 would be Heron's formula, which would be S times S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. In this case, this is A and this is B. Perfect. So that's the way it will work. That's Heron's formula. Option B. Option B is, there is a direct formula for it, which means area is equal to 1 by 4 into B multiplied with square root of 4A square minus B square. This is again can be derived using Heron's formula, but derivation of this is not in your syllabus, so I'm not getting into the derivation. In case you want, you can remember this formula. In case you don't want, we can still work with the Heron's formula. Now, what is A and B? A is the length of equal sides, so length of each equal side, and B is equal to length of base. Like I had marked earlier, this is A, the equal sides is A, this is also A, and this is B, the base. Perfect. So quick revision, we've talked about new formula, which is area is equal to S times S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. Perfect. And I wanted to revise one more thing, which means if you remember your congruency chapter, the altitude of a isosceles triangle is also equal to its median, which means if I draw a perpendicular from A to BC, which is from the vertex opposite the base to BC, and this is the altitude, it divides my base into two equal parts, which means for an isosceles triangle, altitude is equal to the median. This is only if it is altitude is from the altitude is on the base. Perfect. Now let's look at some questions and let's solve them. Good. Question number 1. Find area of a triangle whose sides are 18, 24 and 30. Find length of altitude corresponding to the largest side. So let's look at this triangle. So the sides are 18, 24 and 30. This seems to be a Pythagorean triplet. I hope you remember Pythagorean triplet. Pythagorean triplets are triplets which form a right angle triangle. So Pythagorean triplets, the simplest one in this is 3 centimeter, 4 centimeter, 5 centimeter. which means the sides are in the ratio 3:4:5. To me, this is 6 into 3, this is 6 into 4, this is 6 into 5. So these definitely form a Pythagorean triplet, which means I am looking at a right angle triangle. So let's start writing the answer. Since 18, 24 and 30 are Pythagorean triplets, therefore this triangle is a right angled triangle. Perfect. So let's just draw a rough diagram to see how this works. Obviously the 30 centimeter, which is the longest side, is my hypotenuse. Let this side be 18 centimeter, let this side be 24 centimeter. Let's name this A, B and C, which means area of triangle ABC in this case would be equal to half into base, in this case BC, into height, which is AB, which is half into 18 centimeter into 24 centimeter. That's 1 to 9. That's 24 into 9, which is 180, and 36. That's 216. So 216 square centimeter. That's the area of triangle ABC. That's the first part of the question that they wanted. We've done that. So I repeat, we started by saying that this is a Pythagorean triplet because this is in the form 3, 4, 5. This is in the ratio 3:4:5, and now we calculated it using the half into base into height formula. Next, find length of the altitude corresponding to the largest side. Perfect, spelling mistake there. Anyway, so let's draw a perpendicular to the largest side. So we need to find the length of the altitude to the largest side. Let me just draw it properly. So this is the altitude to the largest side, which means let's name this point D. Now I know that the area of triangle remains the same whether I take altitude as AB or I take the altitude as AD. So area of triangle ABC is equal to 216, which is equal to half. Now in this case I am taking the base as AC and I am taking the height as BD. So 216 multiplied with 2 upon AC, and the value of AC is 30, will be equal to BD. Let's multiply 2 1 to 15. That's 6 to 8 19. So this is 3 into 5. This is 3 into 7 2. Therefore BD will be equal to 14.4 centimeter. Since there is no reference of BD, we'll have to write, therefore length of altitude is equal to 14.4 centimeter. Perfect. Let's move on to the next question. The next question that we do is question number 2. Question number 2 says lengths of the side of a triangle are in the ratio 3:4:5. Find the area of the triangle if the perimeter is 144. Again, I realize that this seems to be a Pythagorean triplet. So since 3, 4, 5 is a Pythagorean triplet, therefore a given triangle is a right angled triangle. Let's draw a rough diagram and see what we are looking at. Perfect. So this is my rough diagram. This is A, B and C. Let the BC be 3x, this be 4x and this be 5x. So let the sides be 3x, 4x and 5x. This is the ratio. This is not the exact unit, right? So what is given is the perimeter, which means perimeter which is equal to 144 centimeter is equal to 3x plus 4x plus 5x. That's 9 plus 3, 12x is equal to 144 centimeter. Therefore x is equal to 12 centimeter. 12 square is 144. Perfect. So now we know the sides, we know x is equal to something, so we can calculate the length of the sides. Therefore BC is equal to 3x equal to 36 centimeter. So this is 36 centimeter. AB is equal to 4x, which means 4 into 12, which is 48 centimeter. So this is 48 centimeter. And AC is equal to 5x, which is equal to 5 into 12, that's 60 centimeter. So we need to find the area of the triangle. So area of triangle ABC is equal to half into base, in this case BC, into height, in this case AB. So half into BC is 36 centimeter and AB is 48 centimeter. So 1 to 18. So that's 48 into 18. Let's multiply 48 into 18. 8 8s are 64. 32 and 6 38. That's 8 and 4. That's 4. 8 plus 8 16. 7 and 1 8. So this is equal to 864 square centimeter. Therefore, area of triangle is 864 square centimeter. I hope you remember that writing unit is mandatory. If you don't end up writing a unit, you lose 1 mark. Good, let's look at the next question. The next question that we do is question number 4. It says area of an equilateral triangle. So now this is a special kind of a triangle. Equilateral triangle is 36 root 3 square centimeter. So this is my rough diagram. All three sides are equal. A, B, C. Area, if we remember, area of an equilateral triangle is equal to root 3 upon 4 into side square. Perfect. So in this case, the area is given, which is 36 root 3 is equal to root 3 upon 4 into, let's say, x, right? So into x square, which means x square will be equal to 36 root 3 into 4 upon root 3. Root 3 and root 3 gets cancelled. So x would be equal to square root of 36 into 4. So from this 6 comes out, from this 2 comes out, which means 12 centimeter. So that's the length of each side. So this is 12 centimeter, this is 12 centimeter, and this is 12 centimeter. Perfect. Next we need to calculate the perimeter. Therefore perimeter is equal to 3 times, because all three sides are equal, 3 into 12 centimeter, which is 36 centimeter. Perfect. This brings me to a close of this video. Let's look at the homework question. Homework question for you would be question number 1. No, we did question number 1. Would be question number 3. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much. Take care. Be safe. I'll see you with the next video. Bye bye.